righty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Friday Night Mic Drop right here at the Ryan Files in my awesome steampunk studio. Yeah, this is my new studio. I'm just working on it, little gears and stuff going on there. But yeah, so anyways, hope you guys are well. I know I don't have, it is crazy what's going on here at the studio. If I sent you a picture right now of the mess that is currently on this side of the microphone, you wouldn't believe it. In fact, just to be open-hearted and generous and whatnot, and like just to give you a description, you will not believe the mess that is currently going on. Here, let me... I don't even... There you go. That's a little bit better. All right. Let me see if I can show this to you. Let's see if you can see that. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that or not, but that is kind of what's going on right now. Stuff everywhere because I am rebuilding the studio to maximize my time and your viewing experience. It would be so nice. Like right now, when I come down to record, it takes like 30 minutes to get stuff set up to start recording. And we're not going to have to do that anymore. In fact, tonight I got home at like, I think I got home at like 7 after 6 o'clock. And we were like, boom, let's go. Let's go. Like I was down here, boom, fired up. I actually had to change something out because, long story short, not everything's done. But there's like pieces that are already in place that I just got to build around it. But it's functional. And last night, after I got off of work, I recorded part of the upcoming episode, a little intro part. And yeah, so everything's cool, man. Everything's great. I do want to say a thank you to everybody who, they did the super chats on the last episode. It's very kind. Thank you so much. I mean, that's awesome. Very kind. And that's all I can say, man. Thank you so much. Awesome. Let's look at some of the comments. Margaret, Ann. I love the background. Hey, Jill, how you doing? Ann. Ann says, wow. Sheila Sutton, love the new look. Yeah, we've got a bunch of them, man. And that's just really cool. You should see your husband's desk. I get it. Looks like Sanford and Son's living room. That's not true, Fred. This is awesome. Look at all these gears and pipes and stuff. Come on, Fred, Sanford and Son. Didn't think I'd know that, did you? Yeah. All right. Let's see. Deneen, how you doing? Good to see you, Deneen. Kate, hello. How you doing? Sarah? Oh my God, commercials during the live are annoying. I know they are. Yep. Hi, gotta ask, Tyson or Paul tonight at 8? Okay, that's a good question. Mike Tyson is built different than most humans. But he's almost 60 years old. And man, I'm excited to just watch because I don't know. Like, I think you could just try to beat on Mike Tyson all day long and he could take it. And wear you out. I don't know. Jake Paul is like, young. And he's a dude. He's a dude. He's worked really hard. So what a cool situation. I don't know if you guys are into the fight game or not, but yeah. I have my hands full right now. My mom, oh shoot, I missed it, Lori. Or not Lori. Let me see if I can hold on here. I am my mom. I stayed with her for a while after her fall last week. Jolie, I'm so sorry your mom had a fall last weekend. I'm sorry. That stinks. In a similar but different line of thought, a buddy of mine, some of you might know him. I don't want to say the name or anything, and I don't want to make this too public, but just say there's a friend of mine that just found out he has cancer. I don't even know all the details, but yeah, if you can, just say a little prayer for him, and obviously for Jolie's mom as well. So yeah. It's going to be so great, Linda, when we're done, because the goal is to do the Ryan files and to do the ETA files and have some fun in both worlds. And they're not connected, and that's why YouTube's like, hey, you can't do that. But maybe we can help each other out if they are separate, but sister channels, so to speak. I'm really excited about it. I really am so excited about it. And when I can come into the studio and just like, boom, flip some switches, like down here, just like be like, ping, 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 boom, ready to go. That's going to be so different than what it has been. And to be fair, what it has been was exactly what it needed to be, because it was versatile and it gave me the ability to learn on the fly and make adjustments along the way. When I first started, I thought, oh, we're going to have people in this studio all the time. That's why this desk is built for, 2 or 3 people to have an interview. But that's not what it has become, or it will become. And Zoom is an amazing thing that happened. So, yeah. Yeah, 1.03 thousand subbies. So cool. Getting better, yes. Good question. What question? What was the question? What was a good question? Oh, Tyson or Paul, is that what you're saying, Lola? Let's see here. Prayers for Fran, thank you. Prayers, Jolie, yep. Catching your mic drop. Hello, Miss Galen. Hope you guys are doing good. Let's see here. Julie, thank you. I appreciate it. I do have a couple of really cool things to say. There is a agent of the Ryan Files. Her name is Mary Wren. You'll see her name at the end of episodes as an agent of the Ryan Files. Her birthday, I'm not sure if her birthday's today or soon, but she'll be 29 years old. And I just happen to know her family very well, and I happen to know, I believe it's her father-in-law and mother-in-law very well, and so yeah, pretty cool, and happy birthday! I hope that's amazing. And on a more even personal note, I think that's so funny. Lola is into boxing, and she's going with Mike Tyson. Lola is into boxing. That's awesome. We should just end it right there. I would have never guessed. That's funny. That's awesome. So you think Tyson's going to beat up on Mr. Jake Paul? Is that what you're saying, Lola? I can see it. I can see it happening. I don't know. I can see Mike Tyson coming out, just taking it, wearing Jake Paul out, and then just connecting once, and it's a whole different kind of thing. That being said, I know as I've gotten older, things change, and he's 60 now, 59, 60, I think. That's tough. Those young bucks, man, they got things that you don't think about when you're young, but you know when you lose them. Okay, you used to watch boxing with your dad. Very cool. Oh, genies. You're going to talk about the Eagles. The Eagles and the Steelers. Those Eagles, man, they did a good job last night beating Washington. Mike in the fifth. Okay, Tony. I think it's awesome that you guys are into this boxing match tonight. It's on Netflix, by the way. Check it out. 8 p.m. I think 8 p.m. my time, I think. I hope it's not going on right now. Anyways, but anyways, my son, Forrest Drake Pelton, tomorrow, the 16th of November, will be turning 30 years old. Let's go. Congratulations, Forrest. And here's to another 30 and another 30 after that. Pretty cool. It is bizarre knowing a human being out there is my son at 30 years old. And I say it all the time. It's weird because I remember, like, when he's 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, I remember where I was at, who I was at that age. And I was like, there's so much about me now that's the same, and so much about me now that is completely different. And it's interesting. But happy birthday, Forrest. I love you, man, and I hope you're amazing. Let me see here. I'm trying to figure out if there's anything else. This week's episode. All right. And this does matter. And, man, this was like probably 4 or 5, whatever, 6 maybe months ago. Someone sent me an email and said, hey, you should do an episode about Robert Johnson. And Robert Johnson is a real human being who lived in the Mississippi region of the United States. And he's born in 1911, died at the age of 27, and was a blues musician, Mississippi Delta Blues, and really created in such a short period of time basically he influenced what is today modern rock and roll massively. Without him, I don't know that rock and roll would be what it is today. But he is also the guy, and you probably all heard the story about the guy who made the Deal with the Devil at the Crossroads with the guitar. That's him. That's him. And I think you see kind of that, a little bit of that myth or mythos in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? That movie. But anyways, I got into it and just started researching it. I was like, this is kind of an interesting story, and it's actually relevant today in some ways too. So that will be this week's episode coming up. Let's see here. I'm going to Tupelo in December to see David Lee as Elvis. Then next year, he will be about 25 mics from me doing Conway. Is that miles? I'm not sure what you're saying there, Julie. 19 days till Penn's Peak, Heather. Yes, it'll be good. I feel like for sure this is what we're going to do. Anybody in town at Penn's Peak on Thursday after the matinee show, we're going to meet up at a place I will let you all know. It's a restaurant. Just a fun little hangout. Friday night after the show, I'm hoping that we'll be able to get to a place where we can all hang out and just kind of have some fun. Depending, like they roll up the sidewalks in Lehighton and whatnot pretty early, but I'm happy to go out Friday night after the show, but definitely, kind of a more chill thing Friday or Thursday after Penn's Peak. matinee show. That'll be ideal. And then we're definitely going to do something Friday night after the show, because technically I don't have to work the next day. I will be around to help and advise, but the day the music didn't die. Speaking of which, if you have not got your tickets to the day the music didn't die, a little disappointed currently. I think it's going to change. I think it's going to be last minute. But man, this show is awesome. The day the music didn't die. You've got to see it. And it's a really good price point for the tickets, man. We wanted to make sure people could get out and see it. It's special. So if you haven't already, please stop by. Come out Friday night, see the Elvis show that I do, and we'll hang out and whatnot. But the next day, man, Saturday night, please come out and see the day the music didn't die. It's awesome. And Lola can't come Saturday. Probably going to be watching a boxing match. But I appreciate y'all. Thank you guys for those that are coming out. Appreciate it. Sorry that you'll be in Florida, Margaret, but not sorry. Have a good time. In 2 weeks in New Year's. Oh, okay. 2 weeks. Okay. You're going to be at New Year's, Julie? Okay, cool. There was a gig that I had that was going to be in Baltimore, Maryland, on the 4th of January, and I thought for sure I was going to be able to do it. Unfortunately, I was looking at the 2026 schedule, where our last day is the 3rd, and in 2025, coming up here shortly, our last day is the 4th, and man, I feel so bad. A gentleman by the name of Nick went to bat. We got it all figured out. It's going to be awesome, a huge band. It was going to be an amazing gig, and boom, I screwed up. So, but there's some exciting things going on. Also, right now in the process of putting together some things for July and August of 2025, because I won't be at Legends in concert because they're doing a 80s show. It's cool. I get it. Obviously, Elvis isn't in the 80s, but you just feel like, 26 years and you get booted. But that's the entertainment business, so there you go. Anyways, trying to think if there's anything else. Yeah, that's it. I've got some good plans tonight, man. I'm going to be out in the garage doing some work. I'm going to be doing some more video work for this coming week's episode. I need to record the meat and potatoes of the episode, which I'll probably do tomorrow afternoon. It's a fun one, though. Robert Johnson, the guitar player. It's very interesting, and how it kind of relates to today. Very interesting. So it's kind of a fun episode. I wanted to make it if you recall the Admiral Byrd episode where we kind of had, it's almost like telling a story. Some of that goes on at the beginning just to set it up. And then we get into the nuts and bolts of who Robert Johnson was, the mythology behind him. And then we get into the reality of what it possibly could be, because we see it even today with modern day musical artists. And, beyond that too. I mean, I can tell you, I've seen some things in my life, Hollywood and whatnot, just with being with the Identical. It's kind of, it's a crazy world out there. Enough said. So I'll see you twice in January and February 1st. Okay, awesome, Margaret. That'd be good. I don't even know what my schedule is right now. Michael and David are both coming to Grand Rivers, Kentucky next year. Oh, you said Mike's, and you meant Michael Knight. I get it. Awesome. I love that guy. I'm in Chicago suburbs this summer. I'd love to. Kate, do you know the guy that runs Ridge Fest? That was always good. Ridge Fest. Maybe I should get back there. That'd be awesome. Yeah, there's already a potential out there for the Troy Fair, Heather, in Pennsylvania, and I want to put together a number of things. I'm also going to be trying to get down maybe back into some of the casinos back in Louisiana. So many people come to Legends in Branson from Louisiana. It's like, man, got to get down there. That would be awesome. It's a blessing to have that time off. So I'm going to try to take advantage of it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. No, that's it. Tonight I'm going to try to make the hottest, spiciest chili in the world. Watch a interesting fight on Netflix. Get some work done on the episode and some work done on the new desk and the technology that will be incorporated into that. And other than that, man, I'm just going to hang out in my workshop back here. That's the way it looks. That's what we do. Just hang out back here. I take and, I get these things going right here. And then some of this stuff right here, I just got to turn on, the little valves and whatnot and get the steam engine going. And, yeah, that's the way I roll. Anyways. Yeah, so we'll get to find some people out there. Ridgefest, and I think his name was Chuck Tokar, I believe. Need to get a hold of him maybe. And yeah. Anyways, love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And happy birthday, Forrest. Happy birthday, Mary Wren. Appreciate everybody who tuned in last week for David Lee's episode. He's awesome. And thank you so much for all the mega chat, whatever they're called, tips or whatever. Thank you. And hope everyone has a great weekend. Be amazing. We got a cold spell coming here in Branson, and we appreciate you so much, man. And, man, as soon as I get all this done and cleaned up down here, we're going to also start the ETA files, which I know some of you are really going to be stoked about. And I really feel like that's going to take off. Because as much as you guys are learning maybe to dive into some of the crazy stuff, I know that you guys like Elvis so much. And yeah, so it'll be fun. It'll be fun to have both of those going. And it's really about getting the studio done. So that's what I'm working on, and I'm staying dedicated to it and getting ready for Penn's Peak, and we're going to have a ball. So that's it, man. I appreciate you all so much. If you have any episode suggestions, anything like that, man, you always, email me, the RyanPeltonFiles@gmail.com. And, man, that's it, man. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. I love you. And yeah, there's some good things, big things coming up. So remind me next week to tell you about the acting role that I think I am turning down. Talk to you soon. Love you. Bye.